Welcome to Dope Bets. Please subscribe and like this video for more CFL and other sports betting picks. College football is in full swing, and so is the NFL.
Overrated as
But this weekend, I'll be betting on Canadian football. I personally like betting on CFL football because it's always exciting with evenly matched competition. With that being said, we'll be going over this week's Canadian football games that are scheduled for this weekend, but first, let's get a quick recap of last week's CFL action. First, Hamilton wrapped up Week 21 with a 35-15 win over Ottawa, clinching first place in the East and home field advantage for the Eastern Final. Bo Levi Mitchell threw 2 touchdowns to Tim White, while the defense dominated with 6 interceptions. Kicker Mark Leggio was perfect on 7 field goals as Hamilton secured the top spot in a first-round bye, a statement win to close the season, and a winning pick for us. Next, Calgary closed out the regular season with a 20-10 win over Edmonton, never trailing after Quincy Vaughn's early rushing touchdown. Rene Paredes added 4 field goals while the Stamps defense dominated, holding the Elks to just 37 rushing yards. Edmonton's offense couldn't find rhythm as Calgary controlled the game from start to finish. A strong finish for the Stampeders and another winning pick for us this week. Third, Winnipeg closed the regular season with a 19-10 win over Montreal in a low-scoring defensive battle. Both teams rested starters, but Terry Wilson stepped up for the Bombers, scoring the game's only touchdown after replacing an injured Chris Streveler. Sergio Castillo accounted for 15 points with 4 field goals, while Montreal's 5-game win streak came to an end. The win finalized playoff seeding and marked our third winner this week. Last, BC wrapped up the regular season with a 27-21 win over Saskatchewan, securing second place in the West in a home playoff game. Nathan Rourke threw for 368 yards and 3 touchdowns, including a game-winning strike to Keon Hatcher in the fourth quarter. Aiden Eberhardt had 2 scores, including a 63-yard touchdown on the first play of the game. The Riders rested most of their starters with the top seed already locked, and it was our 4th winning pick this weekend. So to recap CFL Week 21, if you had followed all of my picks from the last video, you would have gone a perfect 4-0 again this week. We were able to capitalize on the Tiger Cats, Stampeders, Bombers, and BC Lions all winning, as predicted. That's 3 perfect weeks and 12 winning CFL picks in a row. After an action-packed CFL weekend, we have 2 exciting playoff matchups to break down and make a moneyline pick for this upcoming semifinals weekend in the Canadian Football League, so let's get it. First, in the East semifinal, Montreal hosts Winnipeg in what's shaping up to be one of the most anticipated matchups of the postseason. Winnipeg enters as the crossover team from the West with a 10-8 record, favored by 7.5 points, but Montreal matches that record and has home field advantage. The Bombers bring back stars like Zach Collaros, Brady Oliveira, and Willie Jefferson after resting them in Week 21, aiming to extend their streak of 5 straight Grey Cup appearances. Montreal, led by the undefeated Davis Alexander, rides strong offensive momentum after winning 6 of their last 7 games. The Alouettes defense, anchored by Mark Dequoy and Darnell Sankey, has also been a major strength all season. With Alexander in rhythm and the home crowd behind them, I'll be taking the Alouettes to get the win here. Second, the West semifinal features BC hosting Calgary at BC Place on November 1st, 2025, and most predictions point towards a Lions win. BC enters the playoffs on a 6-game winning streak after finishing 11-7 and sweeping Calgary in both of their regular season meetings, outscoring them 90-47. Nathan Rourke has been in MVP form, throwing for 745 yards, 6 touchdowns, and adding 3 rushing scores in those 2 games alone. Calgary's defense will have to find answers for BC's explosive offense while hoping Vernon Adams Jr. can finally deliver under pressure. With home field advantage, elite quarterback play, and momentum on their side, the Lions look poised to advance to the West Final. I'll be back in BC to take care of business at home. That's all my CFL picks that I have for you today. So let's get a quick recap of our CFL semifinal playoff picks for this upcoming weekend. We're going with the Montreal Alouettes and the BC Lions to both get playoff wins at home this upcoming weekend. Hopefully we'll have another exciting week of CFL football and winning bets. Please don't forget to like this video if you enjoy this type of content and comment below your CFL picks for this week. I'd love to hear them. Thanks again for tuning in this week to Dope Bets. Subscribe for more upcoming sports betting content.